Welcome to round 18 of the RLH F1 Season 5 in Mexico. Not joined with Bagpush tonight, unfortunately. Don't know where he is. Maybe making new friends in other leagues. But he's abandoned me again tonight. Oh, so, another week. Hopefully we can find out what the weather is. So, this is a funny one. Only 2 races left after this one, so there is a potential of Ewart winning the championship tonight. I do believe if he wins and Sem fails to win or get any higher than 4th. Same with Verstappen. Spag and Gypsy was pretty decent at the beginning of the season and has just fallen right off the pace, sitting in 4th place behind Ewart, Sem and Verstappen. He hasn't really got a chance in Holy Monkeys really, but never mind. So hopefully we can find out what the weather's going to be. Clear my throat. And hopefully have a decider. See if Ewart can actually win the championship today. I don't. Won't be one tonight. Ignore me. There's 3 races left. I thought there was only 2. Ignore me. Who do I think is going to win? Oh, that's a difficult one. Lakitu's shown very good pace over the last few races. Had a very good win last week. Oh, it was Midnight that won last week. Excuse me. I'm sort of hoping to keep it interesting. I'm hoping for either Sem or Verstappen or, you know, Lakitu and Spag to sort of get in the high positions, and maybe Midnight just have a bit of a bad, you know, have a bit of a bad one. As we're I'm not paying attention whatsoever. But I reckon I'm not going to say Spag because he chokes too much. I'm going to go with Lakitu. I think Lakitu, just from the outside chance of maybe making it a bit interesting, I'm going to go Lakitu. Seems very quick in from what I can see on his time trial laps. So it should be interesting. Strategy's going to play a key part. I don't know if anyone's going to do a medium to hard or keep to the soft medium medium or even try and stretch out soft hard. But again, strategy's not a guaranteed one either. Who do you think is going to win? Who would you like to win? Are we going to have turn 1 carnage after a long start-finish straight? You could get a nice good bit of slipstream off there before you even get to turn 1. So how many wides is it going to be? As a Pernod sets up a 115.4 and Cohen sets a 114.8, which is always a good one. Simsy Danger not doing too well there. You've got the Ning just finishing. Yeah, I reckon Midnight might do it, but I'm hoping for a change. I'm hoping Midnight gets in a friendly competitive way. It's a good little lap there. 14.9 by Deneen. We've got Midnight just finishing off his laps, putting a 114.6 the championship pulse at the moment. Yeah, no, sure. I forgot there was 3 other races: USA, Interlagos, and Abu Dhabi. But if he wins today, he can certainly put himself in prime position, especially for the American Grand Prix. Shamasi still coming up to sector 3 now. Doesn't look like he's put anything decent in now. I think he's just oh, go on, Verstappen. A 114.5. You little beaut. So Shamasi, yeah, I can't. Yeah, Shamasi's mostly going for a second lap on those. Yeah, we've got Callis as well, going very wide. That's mostly invalidated his lap. We've got NWR debutant race tonight. Hopefully he can spice things up, get involved in the front of the grid. Excuse me while I choke my own spit. Simsy putting on the old bankers on the hard tyres. Everyone's on the soft tyres, so I can only assume people are going to go soft hard or soft medium medium. Personally, I don't really like the hards. Hards are lack of pace. You can't take the corners as aggressively, and I think you lose a lot more time than doing a two-stop. The pit straight isn't, you know, the pit entry and exit is not exactly a long one. You can get in and out within, you know, a good 20-22 seconds, and I think you can make that up, especially with how quick the circuit actually is, by being on a decent tyre. But let's Dan Murphy as well. So Ricky just in the pits. We'll stay on board with Shimasi. Hopefully he can keep a clean lap here. It is now come up through his last final corner, turn 17 onto the start, finish straight. Nope, he's going straight into the pits. Oh, that'll just shut me up, didn't want it. Let's stay on board with NWI. Seems to be on coming to a hot lap. Just going past turn 1 into turn 2. Dropping down into second. Suppose you've got to do that on the medium tyres. But I can't really imagine you doing that. Going to 7th, up into 8th. Don't really see the benefit of staying in 8th gear for that one. You might as well stay in 7th, rev the absolute balls of the engine. Especially in qualifying, get a better top end. Well, I can only imagine he's doing a banker on these mediums, so I don't think it's going to be too much. I think we'll see where he may fish out. Seems to have relatively good pace. I couldn't say it'd be the quickest lap. It's going to look like it's going to be like a 116. A high 116. Or a low 117. Oh, I can just shut my mouth and he can do 115.8. Well, 115.9, but that's a good lap on the mediums. But again, that's just a banker time. We've got Dan Murphy. Been a bit indifferent in the last few races. Made a second, third race, I do believe. On again on mediums, putting a banker down. Hopefully, I don't actually know what the weather is. Let's have a quick check. Anyone can let me know what the weather's going to be, because that's going to play a massive part. So by the looks of things, at 115. Oh, Rolf Forbes, where did that come from? A 114.4? Good lord, man. Certainly had your shreddies and your bloody Weetabix this morning. Very good lap. Beating Verstappen's provisional, well, was pole lap by 800ths of a second. And Dan Murphy comes to the start, finish on 116.3. Again, not a bad banker. Sam, the qualifying genius. Second in the championship. Hopefully he can do something decent. Obviously he's got to win the remaining races and hope for others to mess up. But again, setting a bunch of your banker on soft medium tyres. He's coming to sector 3. Coming to the lovely hairpin. 15, 16 and now 17. 3 best races. I think it's hard to say best races. Obviously Midnight's been consistent throughout the whole season. Verstappen, pretty much the bridesmaid. You know, he's got a lot of podiums, but not a race win as of yet. So he's a very good, consistent racer. Spag and chips, as long as it's early on in the season, he's pretty decent. Sem's a very good qualifier, and does quite well again. It's just consistent. Again, one win in the last. Deneen's pretty decent if he can keep it on the track. Lakitu, he's been quite dominant in the last few races. They're all pretty decent, but otherwise there wouldn't be an F1. Shimasi, one of the mid runners here, driving in the Haas. My headphones are playing up. Not on a blistering lap. He's looking at again. He's looking at a mid to high 116s here. He needs to do a bit better than this. But again, early on in the qualifying, just bank the laps and we'll get on board with Lakitu as soon as he's crosses the start finish line. We're 117 dead, but it's invalidated, so happy days. As Lakitu is now coming up to turns 5 and 6, I believe. if you're keen to enjoying maybe a couple of races before, he'd definitely be in the title contention. He's again very consistent, very fast. Seems to always have a very good pace. Comes up to turn 12, just chucking it in, staying in fourth, dropping down to second, getting first in the rotation round. Coming up to turn 17 now. Drop it down into third, maybe just get a bit more rotation. Maybe lacking for grip with the setup. And a 114.2, there you go. That should answer your questions. And the weather's going to be dry, so happy days in that one. So it's a full dry setup, full dry race. Let's see who else is there. Let's get on boards with the choker of the F1 group, Spag and Chips. Not able to improve on his time, but he's got enough time to swing around and put another lap time in. We've got Josh on a hot lap. Coming up to turn 1, going down the long start finish straight. Braking just after the 50-metre board, dropping down into third. I was taking that one a bit hot. Come to the second DRS. Going to turn 4, and oh, shut up. Oh, my game's frozen. Unbelievable.